Hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Barbara and I'm a US-based Cameroonian YouTuber. So today I'm gonna be doing a video on how I feel about having being a twin mom. Someone suggested this in the comment section that I do a video on how I feel being a twin mom. So I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I've always wanted twins since I started having kids. Like, I've always dreamt of the day I'm gonna have twins. I'm gonna tell you, the feeling is epic. I love it. I love being a mom. I love being a twin mom. Do you know what that means? And I've always wanted twin, and not just any twin. I wanted identical twin. I wanted to get confused with my kids, you know. And I'm just so grateful. I don't know if you're new to this channel, if you did miss out, you know, when I found out I was pregnant, when I went to my first doctor's appointment for the first ultrasound, I knew I'm gonna have twins. I mean, for some reason, I've always seen the sign. For some reason, I knew I was going to have twins. I don't know, the feeling, the early pregnancy, I was just feeling some type of way which was different with my other two kids. So I knew I was gonna have twins, but I wasn't really sure. You know, sometimes at the back of our mind, we know, okay, this is what is gonna happen, but that's just what you're thinking. That's what you want to happen. That's what you really want to happen, but sometimes it's not always the case. But in this situation, it was the case. I even told my sister, like, it's twin. Even when I went for the appointment, immediately I left the appointment, she sent me a text. She's like, how did the twin appointment go? Are you having twins? So it was just meant to happen. I just thank God, like, from what I wanted, God just put this together. It was his will, because I can't say because I wanted twin, that's why it happened. I think it was just God's timing, you know, because I've always wanted it since my first child, but it didn't happen. So I'm gonna tell you guys that quick story. When I went for my doctor's appointment, and I was really early, like I had just missed my period, or maybe I had just missed my period. It was really still early to tell, but I told my doctor I'm pregnant. She's like, are you sure? So she did the pregnancy test. It really didn't come back like positive immediately. She left it there because I was too early, so it didn't really show immediately. She left it there, and I also had a pap smear, so she took me in the room, did the pap smear. So when she came back, she saw a little faint line. She's like, oh, if it doesn't show up, we're just gonna go ahead and do the blood test just to confirm. So when she came back, it kind of showed like a faint line, you know. So she's like, oh, I'm gonna send you for appointment. So when she scheduled me for my ultrasound, I was like 5 weeks then. So I went for the ultrasound, and I went with my entire family. I was home with the kids, so we picked up hubby from work during his lunch break. So when we went there, we all got into the room. I asked the ultrasound tech, if I can bring my family in. She's like, yeah. You know, that's something I rarely do, because normally I'll just go in by myself. It's first appointment, you know. So we all went inside, and when she started doing the ultrasound, I told her it's 2. You know, she told me, oh yeah, I can see the heartbeat, I can do this. I'm like, I wasn't so excited because I know, okay, there's a baby in there, but I just want you to confirm that it's 2. So she's like, oh, what are you talking about? So I told her it's 2. It's twin. So she's like, oh, what are you talking about? Have you done an ultrasound with this pregnancy before? I'm like, no, I'm just 5 weeks. What are you talking about? I'm just having that belief, that faith that it's 2. She's like, oh, okay, no problem, I'm gonna check, you know. I kind of feel like she felt like I was attacking her job, you know, but she didn't really take it that bad. She kept on being cool. So she's like, oh, no problem, I'm gonna check, because I know she experienced that a lot, you know. She meet people with different personalities, you know. So she did the ultrasound. She's like, oh yeah, there's a heartbeat. And then she turned around, she told me, yeah, it's 2. I can see 2 sacs. I'm like, what? I started bawling in tears. I was crying, I was praising God at the same time. I'm like, oh my God. My husband, him being a man, he's just sitting there and smiling. I was crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is just a sign. God is just telling me that, girl, you need to serve me. Whatever you believe is gonna come to pass. I was crying. I was saying, oh God, thank you, I come. The ultrasound tech, she was just looking at me like, what's wrong with this girl? I'm like, you have no idea. You just made my day. Like, confirming this, you just made my day. This is something I knew. I knew I was gonna have twins, but I wasn't sure. I just needed that confirmation, and you just did it for me. I was crying. I was praising God. I was like, God is good, God is good, God. It made my faith even stronger. It made my faith even stronger. That's why I don't play with my God. Like, he's too good, he's too faithful, he's everything. Because I saw the signs. I saw the signs. So we left. Immediately I left the appointment, because I talked to my sister a lot. So she sent me a text. She's like, oh, are you having twin? How did the twin appointment go? I'm like, I didn't respond. I was like, oh, let me get home first, take a seat, like get myself together. And I'm not just gonna respond to that text. I'm gonna send her pictures, because she gave me the ultrasound tech, gave me a little, you know, when you do ultrasound, they'll give you a little picture, and there were like 2 dots. I'm like, I still couldn't believe it's twin, but I know she knows what she's doing. She knows that job. I got home, I took a picture. I took a picture, I sent it to my sister, and immediately I sent it to her, I sent it to the group. We have like a family group with my sisters. So I sent it to the group, and I sent it to my sister privately. I sent it to my mom. Like, I was just waiting to see who's gonna call me first. And it's like they were not with their phone, you know. So I quickly called my sister. I called her. She was screaming. She was like, what? And my phone started blowing up. My mom was calling. My mom at first, she's like, she couldn't just believe, because my brother have twins. She couldn't just believe God is blessing her with another grandkids that are twin grandkids. I'm like, yeah, Mom, I'm having twins. She's like, okay, when is your next appointment? I'll see. You know, she just wanted that confirmation. She just wanted that confirmation again, because it was still really early. I was 5 weeks then, you know. She wanted that confirmation again. She was waiting for the next appointment. So I'm like, Mom, I'm having twins. I started researching about twins and things I was seeing on the internet. Oh my gosh, stay away from Google. Sometimes you need to stay away from Google. I was seeing like negative stuff, because my doctor told me I'm having identical twin, and sometimes when they're the same sac. I read some type of stuff like when you're 24 weeks, they'll admit you in the hospital. I read different things, you know, because my twins were, I can't remember the name, something like when they in the identical twins, you know, when they share the same, because it really wasn't confirmed that it was identical, but there's another set of identical that like are really like they're risky, you know. So finally, when we later in the pregnancy they did that, I wasn't at risk for that. So I was like, thank goodness. Each time I'm going for appointment, I'm always praying. I'm like, not just when I'm going for appointment, like that pregnancy made me even more closer to God, because I know with twins anything can happen, and I didn't want anything to happen with my babies. I wanted them to come to life. I wanted to like raise twins, and of course I already had twin boys, so I wanted twin girls. So the day to find the gender, I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Each time I go for appointment, I was pressing on the ultrasound tech to tell me the sex. What are you guessing? What are you seeing? You know, with their profession, they don't want to say anything, you know. So I just had to be patient. And when finally they told me I'm having twin girls, oh my gosh, when I came home the next day, I was at the store. I spent hundreds of dollars. Like, I went ballistic. I went shopping. I went overboard. Yeah. That's how excited I was. And finally my mom, it finally came to reality. Like, she sees like I'm having twins. I kept sending updates and pictures. Like, I was so excited. I was super excited. Like, I was just so careful. Like, whatever I'm doing, you know, even sex, I'm just so careful. Like, okay, nothing should happen to my baby. But the only thing I didn't stop doing was work. I kept on working till the day I had my baby. Your girl loved to work. Yep, I was going to work till the day I had my baby. And after I had the baby, that's when I called my job. I'm like, yeah, the girls are here. I can't make it to work, you know. So I had to take off. But yeah, I was super duper excited. Each time I go for appointment, I'm always keeping my fingers crossed, praying, like hoping that they see two heartbeats, you know, making sure they are still intact, you know. Each time I'm home, I'll always touch my belly, make sure like I can feel like 2 different movements. on each side, you know. They were just pampering me. It was like I was in a la la land, like I was dreaming. Like, and finally, when I finally saw the girls, when I finally held them in my hand, oh, y'all don't even want to know. The feeling was amazing. It was really, really amazing. I'm like, wow, is this me? Did I just have twins? Something I've dreamed of for years? Like, God, you are, I mean, I don't even know. I don't even have a word to describe you. You are just simply amazing, amazing. You chose me. You chose me to give me twin. Bless me with twin, like twin girls, what I wanted. Like, I was on that operation bed. I was like, oh my God. Even if, like, I was just telling myself, even if I don't make it, like, I got to see my twins. Like, I got to have twins. Like, it came to pass. It came to pass. I was so happy. Y'all might think I'm crazy. That's just how I felt. I was in a different land. I was in a different world. Like, I just couldn't contain myself. My family, they were so excited. Everybody was excited. And when finally I had the baby at 36 weeks, because I was supposed to have ultrasound. I was supposed to have a scheduled C-section because both of the babies didn't flip. So I was supposed to have a scheduled C-section on the 29th, but it came on the 21st. Was it the 29th? No, I was supposed to have a scheduled C-section on the 1st of July, but it came on the 21st of June. So they were a little early. So, but when I had them, they didn't have to go to the NICU. They were doing fine. I'm like, God, you are just simply amazing. Because with twins, trust me, you never can tell. With not just twins, with babies, you never can tell. That's why you have to commit everything to God. Everything to God. I mean, I love twins so much. Like, so I love twins so much. Like, for now I have 4 kids. I'm kind of done. You know, when people ask me, do you want more kids, I'm like, I'm done for now, because I never can tell. Because if I'm definitely certain that I'm gonna have twin again, trust me, I'll go for it. That's just how bad I love twins. I love twins. I love babies, but having twin is just epic. I mean, even when I go out, like being a twin mom, people just want to stare. They just want to come around. They just want to look, you know. I mean, even when I was pregnant, my belly was huge. Each time I go places, they'll be like, oh, some people just ask straight up, are you having twin? I'm like, yeah. They'll be like, oh my gosh, they'll be so excited for me. And I was just getting that treatment. I was just like, yeah, I'm having twins. Trust me, like, again, like I said, if I'm certain, if I'm for sure that I'm gonna have twin again, I'm gonna go for it. And yes, I want twin boys, even twin girls. I just want twins, multiple. It might be triplet. I just want multiple, triplet, quadruplets. I don't mind. I just want multiples. I love twins. I'm so in love with my girls. Like, some people even say, like, after the girls came, they kind of see a little discrimination with the boys. I kind of focus more on the girls. What do you expect? Like, I mean, la. This is like a new birth to me. I've never had girls. I've never had a girl child. So it's like just different. It's like brand new. It's like having a baby for the first time. So, and not just having girl, but having two. Whew, just talking to you guys right now, like, I can feel that chill, the feeling, butterflies in my stomach. It's simply amazing. I hope I answered your question. Whoever suggested I do a video on that, I didn't want to do the video because I didn't feel like that's something people will be interested in. Yeah, but that's just how I feel about being a twin mom, you know. I'm super excited. I feel so blessed every day, and I'm so grateful to God for making this come to pass. You know, everybody is so in love with the girls, my family, and even you guys are in love with the girls. Jason, Papa, you know, everybody's just so in love with them. They are like the princesses, and immediately I had them, I had to give them a name. They are my dream girls, you know. That's how I call them, my dream girls, you know, because that's something I've always dreamed of. Like, that's how the name came about, Dream Girls, because that's something I've always dreamt of. That's something I've always wanted. So it coming to pass, It's just amazing. So that's just all I wanted to share with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're new to this channel, or if you're someone who's been watching me for some time and never felt the need to subscribe, please go ahead and hit on that red subscribe button. That would mean so much to me. I love you guys so very much, and I do appreciate all your love and support. And without much further ado, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.